Real Madrid 2, Atletico Madrid 1. The first leg is over. Advantage Real Madrid. How are you doing, Abuntali? Good evening.
Well, good evening. How are you? Ramadan Kareem.
Fine, fine, fine. Everything is fine. So,
Hmm.
what's up now? The game was before when I was watching the game, I wanted to text you and tell you that this game, man, you guys, Madrid derby, I don't really understand. And I told you now, in our preview, I told you that when it comes to Champions League, Real Madrid is always different. When it comes to La Liga, Real Madrid is different. In La Liga, you guys have drawn home and away. But look at Champions League, you guys beat them. I don't know. There's this spirit that comes with
The Champions League aura.
Champions League when it comes to Real Madrid. There's this spirit.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was a good game. What do you have to say about the game?
Yeah, just like you said, the missing word there is the Champions League aura. Madrid, even like just like you said, I was like, this is Madrid. Even me as the fan, I don't really understand. Sometimes I can't even explain what's happening with this team. Like just some days ago, we played awfully against Betis. And today, look at the match, look at the performance we gave it. Like I was like, come, what's there? But then I remember it's the Champions League. So Madrid in the Champions League is an entirely different team as compared to playing La Liga or Copa del Rey or Super Cup, anyone call it anyone. But in the Champions League, Madrid is an entirely, different game. The whole team, I think I don't know, I can't single out any person and say, okay, this guy is not
So
didn't give his all.
I'll pick Rodrigo. That guy is a special player that you guys don't give shout out to.
No, no,
You
no,
guys are always interested in Vinicius Junior.
no,
Vinicius.
wait.
That
I'm not talking
Rodrigo
about.
guy, that guy
Wait,
is the most
listen,
dangerous
listen.
guy in that team.
Listen, I'm not talking about the positives. I'm trying to talk about the like I was trying to say is that I can't single out one person and say, okay, this guy has a bad game. Like, okay, in this game that just we just concluded that this guy played awfully or something. No, all of them played well, including my man Mendy now. They all
Mhm.
played well. So and Rodrigo, like you said, if you can remember some weeks ago, I think the after the post-match commentators were asking, I think it was Gary Neville, Ferdinand, or something like that. They asked Bellingham, like, who is like Rodrigo? Can you tell us something about Rodrigo? I think it was after our match with Man City, and he was like, he's the most underrated player in this team. That was
Yes,
what he said.
exactly. That guy is
Yeah,
dangerous, very
and
dangerous.
he said something like the level of technicality that guy has. Like he said, there's nobody in that team that has that level of technicality, and it's true. And I'll add something to it again. The fact that he tends not to complain. Whenever we foul him, you do anything, he doesn't complain. You just go on and keep playing. And the moment the opposition side maybe feel that this guy is no longer dangerous, that's when you strike. Well, just like you said, people's attention is normally on Mbappe, Vinicius, and bang, Rodrigo will just come in. And if look at the goal, you will see that even Oblak was expecting Rodrigo to pass the ball. That was what he was expecting, and then bang with his weak foot, he scored. And then second underrated player again scored the second goal. Brahim Diaz is also underrated in that team. The level look at today. I didn't know who was giving the man of the match. I didn't know who was giving the man of the match, but to me, Brahim Diaz was a man of the match. He was everywhere on that field. He was everywhere. Like he gave that kind of Bellingham performance. Everybody is expecting that's what normally on a normal day Bellingham does. So that's what he did in this game. He was everywhere, even though most of the times he tends to hold on to the ball and all that. But overall, the team played well, and I think
What do you have to say about Alvarez's goal?
no, it was a bank. I just put my hands on my head. I was like, wow, like how comes how? At first, I even
Okay.
thought it was an outside 18 goal,
No, it was
and
the
later
box.
on I saw that it was in the
The
box.
box.
Yeah. So he I think he caught them sleeping, and they never expected him to shoot like that. So and he did, and it's not surprising. It's Alvarez after all. He's very good with the ball. He's very versatile, so he can. I was not really that surprised. I was just surprised on the kind of goal he scored.
Okay,
So
so
that
what
was
do you have to say? Now it's advantage Real Madrid. What do you have to say finally before we go? It's advantage Real Madrid. I know it's not going to be easy in the Wanda
it's
Metropolitano.
not it's not it's not going to be easy. And the towards the ending of this game, when I started having, I was kind of skeptical that Madrid, we can just concede in the last minute. So and but when I started having this hope that we can just end the match like that, or maybe even add another one, it was when I saw him, trying to bring in Lenormand, more defenders into the game, and eventually he cancelled out his midfield and he introduced defenders and strikers into the game. So I was like, wow, this guy is just going for the long ball. Solot is very good with the long balls. So I think that was what he was trying to do, but it didn't work out for him. So I think, just like I said in the Man City game return leg, it's not over yet. Where it's not like Arsenal where they scored 7 goals or something like that. So it's not over yet. We Atletico Madrid are going to come in guns blazing in their, is it, what's the name of that stadium, Seth? They
Wanda
changed the name.
Metropolitano.
Riyadh Air Wanda Metropolitano. Now it's Riyadh Air. So like they are going to come in, guns blazing, trying to score, and all that. So it's not going to be easy. And I hope by then we'll have some of our players back, especially Bellingham. So it's going to help us a lot, returning coming back into the fold. And by that time, maybe Rudiger and Valverde will be on their, still they are playing with Knox. So by that time they will be, I think, on their top best by that game.
All right, Hamisu, thank you very much for joining me.
Yeah,
See you
thank you
next
very much.
time.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.